Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be watching a very interesting match. We got Lovesick versus Revolutionary. We are in the Legend stage. This is round 3. The first map is going to be on Iran. I'm joined with some amazing people today. We've got our broadcaster, Katie. We got also our commentator, Ranke and Bot. How are you doing, Ranke?
Yeah, very good. Thank you for the introduction. Lovely match indeed. Two great teams, and maybe one of the favorite teams as well here. Lovesick in the team. Let's introduce them first. They are playing on the red side with Jonas, Problema, Y, Tosha, and Immortal Hero. And then Bot, how are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you. Yes, as you guys said, this is a very interesting match. I'm looking forward to it. And if I'm correct, the team that will win today will get advanced to the other stage. Is that correct?
I believe so. Yeah, they'd be the first top 8. And yeah, so in the other team, we have Slayer, Model, Anamine, Hitman, and Injustice.
Yeah, to be honest, we're here for a show here. We've seen OD box dropping already. Immortal Hero with a good opportunity to take it, but yeah, they will save it for Immortal. Expected one. Let's see, both Vikings choosing to play with Hammer today. You see Immortal directly using it to support Tosha with this pull opportunity. Mine trying to force a return here, but this looks really promising. Immortal managing to stay alive. Potentially first capture already.
Yeah, that's gonna be that's gonna be the first capture for Lovesick. Yeah, and I also must mention that this is actually the first time that I see a player named Model using Hunter and Hammer. So most of the time I see Hammer using with Viking, which is a very strange choice, but we're gonna see how it's gonna work for him today.
Yeah, exactly. I believe I saw one other team do this. I think it's Potatoes which do it. I'm going to see why uses OD on 2 players, but it doesn't quite connect there. But like you said, they are in the lead. They have captured the first flag. It is an interesting combination. Obviously, Tosha, I would say, is the better Hunter striker for this map. So maybe contesting with Hunter Hammer is a better option for them. But it's not working out right now. There's good opposition coming in here from Problema and Tosha. They do have full left control, and we've got to see something cooking up for the opposite team, or they will not be winning this game, as it's already 7 minutes with an early capture from Lovesick.
Yeah. OD box dropping already. Jonas made a nice OD, and using take good communication there as expected, to be honest. But that Hunter Hammers combination, it is happening sometimes in the lower rated teams, but this is the highest rated team I've seen it so far. Why here pulling a beautiful flag but not able to connect it because of a lovely OD here by Aomine, and Injustice is counter pulling this one. We will not see a standoff because Hitman is saving the day here. This will be the first capture, and that's a draw.
Do you see Problema activating his Paladin Overdrive? Like I said, yeah, there's a draw currently, but it's a good attack here from Y and both Problema. Problema is going to get taken out. Unfortunately, Hitman does spawn there to do the counter on Y. And yeah, it's interesting to see this opposite team capture a flag up against Lovesick. Obviously, they are quite renowned for winning these kind of games. I would say probably the harder games for them would be the former team Pointers. Obviously, everyone knows Red Notice as well. But I'm talking about all of that, and Problema sneakily pulling that flag. No one's there to stop him, and also having Y and Jonas on that right side was a big advantage. So that's going to make it a 2-1 with 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining.
Yeah, game is getting pretty interesting now. And there's already happened so much. It's crazy to see that we're only at the halfway point now. OD box once again dropping Immortal Hero once again. It's the 4th or the 3rd OD that has been catched by Lovesick. They are really leading in the map control, and that's really damaging Revolutionary, sorry.
Yeah, but also they are managing to pull another flag here, but Immortal's going to activate on the opposite side. We do have Slayerkirk counterpulling with his Paladin OD. Injustice going up against behind him with a Viking. He's going to be using early to kill Jonas here. They're trying to back away from Injustice. Immortal secretly trying to find a route out of there. This is looking promising, but Hitman does pick up the flag. He's got Problema dealing a lot of damage, and Justice is going to do nothing there. That OD kind of went to a waste, and this is going to be a capture, making it 3-1. There was a little bit of light, but at the end of the tunnel, there was only darkness there for Revolutionary.
Yeah, definitely a difficult first round for them. And Lovesick, they really taking back control after that draw we have seen indeed, and now it really looks like Lovesick is the winning team. But yeah, curious. A lot of ODs will come available in a few minutes time. OD box also dropping. Let's see if Revolutionary can finally benefit from that box. So far we haven't seen that happening. Now Injustice with a good opportunity. Bit of server lag as well.
Yeah, that was really good from that Paladin Slayerkirk focusing Immortal Hurricane this time, because obviously him and Jonas have taken the previous overdrives. The first OD drop was taken by, I believe it was the Crusader, for Revolutionary. But beside that, there's still 3 minutes, under 4 minutes, left, and I don't know, Revolutionary have to cook something up, but up against a team like Lovesick, I'm not sure that's actually a possibility. And why using an incredible OD on 2 players there? Really risky, but at the same time, it came with a nice reward. So let's see what can happen here. Tosha going to be using on 2 players as well, and Justice getting stunned there in the meanwhile after just spawning, and such great control here. Jonas has his OD, is going to be using 2 players are on rest there, not quite a connection, but why pulling through their base here. Problema is also there to help. YB no repairs. Why going to be able to get out here alive? Problema no repair with his Paladin OD, and Injustice getting targeted, but they so lucky for that Eris to spawn then, capable of returning that flag. Otherwise that would have been a guaranteed capture for a team like Lovesick. But Jonas here pulling the flag, and Immortal's there to help out. Wow.
Yeah, now the normal combination, Immortal pulling the flag now, Model D being able to deal a lot of damage, so that's once again a return. But such an aggressive play by Lovesick here. OD box dropping once again, and Immortal Hero again in a position to take it. There's just no way of slowing down the amount of attacks from Lovesick here. Immortal immediately using as well Problema with a nice Paladin OD, and this looks like a very promising pool opportunity. Mine does not have the health to use there, so he will use it for a later moment. But returning this flag already will be very difficult. Slayerkirk and Model are going for it though. Model will still capture that one. Counter attack is not happening as well, and that's a 4-1 score.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is looking demoralizing. I mean, there was such great progress. There's a little bit of light, like I was saying, in the tunnel for Revolutionary, but obviously Lovesick shown the team they are capable of capturing those flags in necessary situations. And I'm wondering how the next round will go on Iran, because I don't know, Problema's playing all over the place here with his Paladin. He's going from right to left. We saw a really nice early OD from him, and then we're able to see the Viking OD come in from Immortal Hurricane. So you can see a bit more communication happening on the Lovesick side of things. Injustice still not using his OD, saving it for the last minute here, and it's looking a bit like a waste. There's Slayerkirk as well, able to help out, and also Anomi and Hitman have their OD. So they've really got to do something, because I mean, it's impossible for them to win now.
Yeah, agreed. They have to come up with a plan in the next round. This is just not enough. And yeah, saving a lot of ODs indeed. We see Injustice, Hitman, Slayerkirk, and now they can make a capture with it. But some players had the OD already for quite a long time, and we see the aggression and the usage of Lovesick. That's very high. They don't save up ODs like nearly at all. They are just immediately using it in the next attack and another attack and another attack, and that way you can just attack more.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They don't like to hold on to it. I mean, we saw the last capture there from Revolutionary. That's what they needed to do. They needed to activate, lock into the game, because time's ticking. I know they're best of 3 rounds currently today, but I don't know after seeing that first round if all is possible for them. Although, I don't know. I don't know if you've done predictions on stream, but I would probably say that Lovesick are the dominant team for most people.
Yeah, they are not turned on, but I think the the outcome we can just expect that one. It will be like 90% Lovesick here. They are the favorites, and they are proving why they are the favorites.
Yeah, exactly.
And let's see. Maybe Revolutionary can come up with something different here. There's still 3 rounds left.
Yeah, I mean, they're not. I'll be honest with them. They're not that bad. Previous games, first round was up against Tripside, which they won 3-0. I actually haven't watched the game, how it went. I've seen that Tripside have had quite a downfall recently. The next game is actually against Deviants, which might be on the same page as them currently, because Deviants isn't the team they once were, as sad as it is to say. But then they went up against White Towers and went 0-2, which I would have thought would be an easier game. However, now they're just in a bad position to go up against Lovesick. But, it's the grid. It's how it happens. I wonder if they do lose today, which team they will be faced against. Because that would be an interesting game, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, White Towers is a bit of a wild card this tournament, to be honest. Like, I didn't expect them to be here at all, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but they are totally under my radar, and here they are in the Legends stage. Maybe a nice paint with it as well, That's
yeah, exactly. I mean, this team, I think it's been Model's team for quite a while now, and they've remained fairly much the same players. I believe last season they got Gladiator. I can see Model using Gladiator. And there's some of them, I believe, 1-star in different teams, but they're not bad players. I think some are better than others. I don't want to name anyone per se. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. Yeah, they're not doing horrible, but there are a lot of possible top 8 teams. Like I feel like this major, it's so unpredictable who's going to get it, because there's teams you wouldn't expect. Obviously, there's no team pointers as there were before, or there's some previous teams which we'd probably see up here, like Battle Axes. Obviously Deviants are still here, but they're not the same as they were before, and I don't know if they're even going to get top 8 this rankings. But anyways, back to the game. Why? Going from left to right, pulling this flag here. Immortal Hirodao raining down his hammer shots, and looking like a very easy capture from them. Going from one side of the map to the other. It does get taken out though, but Tosh are going to be picking it up. There's Injustice and Model, although I don't think they're going to be able to do much, and this will be the first capture.
Yeah, no counter-attack happening as well. Both low on health. OD box dropping. So this is a good opportunity here for AO Mine to catch that one. And let's see if they can keep up with their control of that overdrive box. Of course, you want to capture flags more than you want to capture an OD box. But it's very important. We have not seen them take like a lot of OD box in the last round. Hitman here counter-pulling a flag. Again, Lovesick not able to return it so far. AO Mine can use here. And that's why it's important to pick up those boxes. But Immortal Hero choosing to stay on top really smartly. And this is a very tricky situation to be in. He has repack it ready, if I remember correctly. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, that's a good thing here for Revolutionary.
But why managing to pick it up? He does have a repair, and this is such a great play from Lovesick. And Problema even going in there, trying to deal as much damage as he can, not knowing there's one shot. The Paladin, he does a self there, allowing Ermine to pick it up or leave it for Model. Model having Hunter OD, but Tosha and Jonas able to do damage from the left side, and it's looking like they're leaving it all up to Problema on the right to deal damage and then push in from the left possibly to kind of get that return. And you can see how sneaky Lovesick players are actually playing here, because they've had map control for the past 30 seconds here, and if this continues, I doubt that a capture will be happening for Revolutionary, as sad as it is. But I still have faith they managed to capture 2 flags in the previous rounds, so let's see if they're able to do better as they did before.
Yeah, indeed. We can always hope for an entertaining game here. And I have to say, indeed, what you say about Lovesick, how they play Immortal Hero here, it's like they are not able to get damage at all.
Yeah, I don't know if you just saw that, but Immortal Hero picking up the OD, no problem, and may be able to return. He doesn't drop down. He knows it's too risky. But look at this. Immortal Hero, why go middle? Jonas having his Eris OD, he can pop this now, which he does. Jonas, but Model coming in, stunning both Jonas and Immortal Dow, but Immortal Dow having his repair, and that was an attack gone wrong. But there's still Immortal Hero to have his potential here with his Viking OD, but Slayer and Hitman pushing in. Immortal Dow's going to be activating really late, possibly to stop this, and he kind of does, but he does, but it's going to be a capture regardless. That's a return.
This is the moment for Revolutionary to come back at the game. Injustice using a Viking OD. Nice one to knock out one player, but now facing Jonas without any help of supplies. This tricky situation. Yeah. Aomine not able to do enough damage here to Problema and Jonas as well. So that will be a return. Counter-attack on the other side. We see Immortal once again on top, and they have some really good control there on top of that building. And how are you going to damage him? That's a good question. And we can see that they are really struggling with that in past attacks, that you are not able to damage the players that are on top of that building.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, going back to what just happened, God knows what was going through Injustice mind using an OD without DA and just pushing in there. It would have been fine if there's that one player, but this map is so unpredictable. It's small. You respawn on your flag, so it's a bit of a silly situation he put himself in there, wasting that OD, knowing that there's still potential for them to win, in my opinion. But I mean, look, there's attacks coming left, right, and center here from Lovesick, making Problema no repair, but they're still wide behind him. Getting a double shot onto Injustice and Model, making them really both low. He can possibly nudge himself in there, but he does make himself no repair. Immortal Dow taking out 3 people with his Viking OD, trying to help out, but I don't think it's enough. But there's a lot of like Tosha and Problema still there, but I don't think they're going to be able to get this flag capture regardless.
No, we are at the halfway point. Indeed, no capture being made there. Well, we have seen some great attacks, but there's still a draw. Maybe this attack can change it. We see why. We see Immortal Hero both pushing in. Not a lot of players on the base, but what you said earlier, you respawn on the flag here, so people are respawning everywhere. Why still getting away though? This is about the movement from Lovesick. There's something with it. It's crazy. They are just able to stay alive and dodge bullets or something.
Listen, they studied this map, man. I mean, like, why putting that flag on 1 HP, duking them, playing a good game of chess there and capturing that flag for his team. I mean, solo-handedly, I think we can give him MVP for that. But there's still 4 minutes for someone else to take the title. An Overdrive box is dropping right now, and looks like there's a bit of... Is that trash talking in chat? I don't really know. But Injustice managing to take the overdrive. Hopefully it's not a waste like last time, but only time will tell.
Yeah, let's see. We can see quite some ODs being available for Revolutionary, so I hope to see them put a show on for the last 3 minutes. There is no risk currently. It doesn't matter if you lose 2-1 or 3-1. So why not try to make it a draw?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, making a draw at this stage is probably their best bet and only bet, because Lovesick are going to make it hard for them. Obviously, they've shown in the previous round they're not going to make it easy. They can capture flags as many as they want, but it looks like Lovesick are bouncing back even harder. I think, is there an OD box dropping sometime soon? It looks like Immortal's really just playing the camping game, waiting for that Paladin to get taken down, and it seems like that was his strategy all along, really allowing himself to stay alive for as long as possible. They are going in for an attack here, but 2 players respawning. Looks like Hitman gets demolished, and Problema and Immortal are still alive, and this is looking quite bad. It's just going to have to play death for the Revolutionary at this stage.
Yeah, and this attack, from the start, it was not going to get a capture happening. Immortal was too low on health. The Paladin was too low on health. But you're buying like a half minute of time here. That's what staying alive does to a team. You're just able to create map control for such a period of time. You see a rare mistake by here. And that's why Revolutionary is able to pick up that OD box there.
Yeah, I think he hit the tree or something. I don't know.
I think it was a tree.
He could probably use sooner, but I feel like maybe Iomi could have used as well really early there to take the OD. But we're seeing Iomi going to be using his OD now. Tosha having his Hunter OD. Oh, that's such a good OD. And that's going to be a knockdown from Lovesick. You can see the potential. Oh, it's not just quite. There's still hope.
Look at Bido once again. He is dodging everyone's vision here, but he's choosing the wrong direction here. Hitman has an OD, and he has to use here. I don't understand why it wasn't clicked yet. Oh, there it is. AOMI now going for the return, at least if there's opportunity to do it. No. It was a lovely counter-attack by Revolutionary, to be honest, but they are just not able to
connect the dots.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, this is looking tough now for Revolutionary. That flag being picked up. Jonas is going to use an OD here. This is going to work out so perfectly, but they don't quite see Immortal. Model, sorry. Oh, you can hear the meowing. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise that. You can hear that on the mic. Well, I'll sort that out in a second, but that is going to be the 4th capture. We're also brought by my cat as a commentator by today. I'll be back in a second. I'll just help her.
Always love to see new commentators joining the team. The cat is welcome as well. We see Vi here pulling the 5th flag, and you see that Revolutionary have given up this round after a really strong first 5 minutes, 6 minutes, I have to say. They are not making it easy, and Revolutionary is definitely putting up a show. And you're fighting against Lovesick, against the potential number 1 or number 2 team here, or number 3. It all depends on how well Undervalued is going to do. But this is a big game, and they are showing up with quite a level of skill. And even if they, though they lost the first 2 rounds here, it's definitely an entertaining show on their skill. And I feel like a top 8 position has to be possible with this.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I hope that for every team, but I mean, like I said before, the lower we go down, I think once we see Lovesick pass through and Red Notice, I think passing through as well. Who are they playing against? They're playing against Undervalued. I mean, that game could go anywhere, to be honest. You got some good names in Undervalued, so. But I mean, regardless, I don't know what teams would be top 8. Do you know or have an idea?
Good question. I know that Undervalued is the reason that we are not able to call the final yet. Otherwise, I would just say Red Notice Lovesick. But Undervalued is really the surprise card here, coming up from Challenger stage, coming up with only playing Rankings 3. And I think they have not lost a game since. Oh no, they lost a game in Rankings 3. Never mind. Against Lovesick.
Yeah.
But this is really a potential top 2 or top 3 team. I don't see them winning yet, but in a good game, a good phase, everything can happen. It's pretty close at the top.
Yeah, it is for sure. I mean, I think we can guarantee. Let me just get the map, and then I'll see the teams we have. Okay, so I think we can guarantee that Lovesick, Red Notice, and Undervalued are already top 8 teams. But then we got teams like Benditos. You got some good players in there. I mean, they're going to be playing a hard match against Shrek Lovers. That's going to be a really interesting one. I think that's tomorrow. If we're not watching it, the Russians are. Because in Benditos, you got players like Hellhound and Press F, and also an EM player I used to play with in Papega called Rexo. And I would say solo-handedly, those 3 players could possibly maybe not carry, but direct the team into the right position against a team like Shrek Lovers. They're not bad, but they do have their flaws like every team.
Yeah, definitely. And to be honest, the players you just named up, Weekshow and Hellhound, they already are doing really great this winter major.
Oh yeah,
Banditos has not had a top 4 finish in all rankings. It all was lower than 4 against 2, and to them just showing up here in the legend stage, they already have made such big steps.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, some new players and stuff like that, but still, really good.
I mean, I don't know. It's really interesting. I mean, it's kind of sad to see a lot of big teams kind of frizzle out into their own places. Obviously, after the whole team pointers thing, but I mean, it also allowed for a lot of new teams to kind of make history, I guess, for themselves, and a lot of opportunities. I mean, there's a lot of good teams. There's like EN teams would probably be Potatoes, Punish, Revolutionary, and Shrek Lovers, and then you got a lot of good Russian teams as well. I mean, Banditos is a lot of them are EN, but obviously you got the 2 Russian main players. So I don't actually know what they talk in their call, to be honest.
Yeah, good question. Good question. Yeah, no way of finding out right now, but that's interesting.
Yeah,
but
just get them all in VC.
If I remember correctly, and I hope I'm true. Otherwise, it's a bit a bit weird. But Team P is allowed to play next season, right?
Yeah, next season, a lot of players will get unbanned.
If you will go back to usual, or if they are just done with it, or I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like we've seen a lot of players get unbanned and then get even more motivated to play. Mm-hmm. So, and I do know a lot of current banned players which are still playing. Like, they still find it enjoyable, you know? And I'm sure if they were to be unbanned, we'd see tons of new players. So, I think it's definitely a cool option to maybe unban a lot of players and have them have a fresh slate per se, you know?
You don't get a crazy first season though.
Yeah, it would be bonkers, bro. We'll be seeing normally we only see Swiss stage, but what's the one before it, like group stage or whatever? We'll be seeing group stages, Swiss stage. It will be a lot of streams, a lot of games, and I'm sure a lot of fun. But obviously right now we can't really do that with there being limited players there are, because people keep getting themselves into trouble. If you only could stay out of it.
There's no esports player that can. It's
yeah, I know. It's like after our game in punishment, Doshi Kababa got a month ban or whatever.
This man.
Or Cabana, or I forgot his name. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they do it to themselves, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I am scared to get into this drama, but I like the toxicity, to be honest.
A little bit of seasoning and a little bit of salt. But anyways,
exactly.
We're in the 3rd round. It is currently 2-0 for Lovesick. I don't think any players have made a change. We're going to be seeing Model on Striker now. It's going to be a hard map. I can already say it off the bat. A map like this for Revolutionary is probably not ideal. Immortal is able to take that OD box there. And the reason I say that is because this is such a hunter-based map. You got players like Tosha, Problema, and Immortal Dow all on that right side, which are legends within themselves, not just as a team, you know. So it's going to be a hard defense, and then the attack. Obviously, we got Y and Hell, but already we're going to be seeing this flag being pulled. Immortal Hero going to be activating that Viking, annihilating 2 players, trying to take out Injustice, and he's only 1 HP.
Hell blocking the flag there with his body there. Really smart play. Why be able to continue this pull?
Ooh.
Flag is still in play. What a lovely first quick attack, to be honest.
Oh, it will be a return though. Oh, it's so close, Tosha. Y might be able to pick it up, and the attack and defense at the same time is immaculable. Jeez, I can't even speak English right now. But Injustice going in there, just pushing in like a chicken. Then we got Model as well. Oh, it's going to be hard for them. They're really playing it safe, going through their base and getting that capture. I mean, there was a slight glimpse of hope there for Revolutionary, and I actually thought they were going to get that return, but Tosha managing to pick it up and also allowing Y to get it off of him afterwards was... I don't know if it's luck or skill.
A bit of both, maybe. This was an attack where everything was needed, to be honest.
Yeah, just blood, sweat, and tears.
Oh, D-Box dropping once again and once again. It will be... How is Immortal Hero getting those boxes? Like, seriously.
He's just that guy. Level 1000 aura, I'm telling you.
Yeah, we see... yeah, insane, to be honest. Insane. We see them switching up to Smokey as well. A bit more long-range turrets. We see also Revolutionary play the more common Hunter Striker instead of the Hunter Hammer they did in the last map. Logical choices, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you going to do here with Hammer, to be honest?
You know what? It's back in the day. I think people used to use Crusader Paladin. Crusader Paladin? Meant to say Crusader Ricochet. I can't remember what was on Paladin. It was either Firebird or Tesla, but it's weird to see the change in turrets all the time in esports, and I'm looking forward to when there's a major update again to see that happen, because it's kind of like a reset on the player's mindset of how to play it on certain maps or whatnot. But yeah. Ooh,
now with it. Now with the turret speeds indeed changing lately in the latest patch note, it's still not in esports, I think.
I think it's only holes. Ooh, nice OD there from Hitman, but Hell going to be activating Tosha as well, and this is one hell of attack coming in from Lovesick, making their names demonic at this point. Is Hitman going to be the savior? No, is not able to neutralize the situation, and why annihilating Injustice there. And once again, Immortal just taking a safe route just to be safe. I don't know if it's mocking them or being safe, but getting that second capture there.
Yeah, risks not needed. There's 2 captures in. But no, between seasons the patch notes are definitely going through, and there's a lot changing in speed of turrets. We will definitely see a total different meta in the next rankings.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's going to be interesting, these next rankings. We've already talked about ban players coming back, possibly. Well, I don't know. It's up to them, but I hope so. And also new teams being formed. But I mean, we still got quite a few games to even see who wins champion, silver, and bronze. But once again, we're seeing an OD early from Problema, kind of taking them on the eye of the prize, which is that flag, which Immortal Hero is able to pick up. Anomi, is he going to activate that? Eris OD is really low. I don't think he has a repair either, but he is still doing damage, and now he does. He activates it, but is it too late? Problema. Oh, this is actually quite good, but there's still Y, and a lot of them are taking damage at the same time. Y's going to pick it up. There's Hell there. Oh, Y still with his Reaper. Oh yeah.
And just with the Viking with AO Rhyme, how you pronounce that name, with the return here. And Slayer could with the Paladin OD, but not able to connect it with the flag. I was really hoping for a counter-attack for Revolutionary, but they're not able to. D-Box is dropping, but Immortal Hero is not there. That's a very rare thing to see.
He's coming in though, but Injustice picks it up. Racism. to it. And yeah, you're right. I would have loved to seen a counter attack, but it seems like a lot of their ODs have been in defense. Obviously, they started off with that Hunter OD from Model, then went over to the Eris OD, Paladin, and also they used up their Viking. They're lucky to even get that OD box there. Mortar Dow wasn't on his A game there to pick it up, but regardless, they still are in the lead. There's 4 minutes left, so there's still a glimpse, and there's a Viking OD, but is the Viking OD able to connect and make a shocking turn of events for their team or not?
Yeah, that's a good question. 4 minutes is still a long time. There's happening so much in these rounds.
There's tons of time.
Yeah. There's happening so much in these rounds that I feel like the round is already over nearly, but that's not the case.
Yeah, I mean, they're pushing in so aggressive here, Lovesick. Even Hell's going up for the challenge of picking up that flag. If it's not picking up the flag, it's blocking the players. Problema no repair, picks it up once again. And they're just putting it in a situation where if they can't pick it up, they're putting it in an opening position. Like Immortal's going to be using, and oh, wow, this calculated attack is really going to be coming into play here. Why able to pick up the flag from Immortal Dow. Got to watch out for Injustice. Tosha though, lovely OD, and an OD box is dropping as well. He's either going to save it or take it, and it looks like he might save it for Immortal, and that is the wisest choice here. And they still got Problema on the left side. And Justice still holding on to that OD. There's 3 minutes. He's got to make an attack with his team.
Yeah, why here with the opportunity to get to the base. Immortal Hero going on the other side with Hell, both with an OD as well, and that Eris OD can be impressive here. And the more attacks I see from Lovesick, the more curious I am about them versus Red Notice, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's just too much from Red Notice. I think they can put up with. They've played 2 maps which Red Notice have clearly showed their strengths in. Is it a map or is it a team? I'm looking forward to the champion stage to figure that one out. So yeah, it's going to be 2 minutes remaining on this clock here, and 2 flags have to be made here to tie up, and possibly going to another round. There's some ODs here. Injustice going to be no repair. Hell dealing damage to him. It's a bit in the open here. Maybe possibly just self and go for an attack. He's wasting a bit of time here. But I don't think they can really do much. Look at the pressure they got going on here. They got a Viking OD, which they are aware about. They got an overdrive box dropping. Hell can easily use it, but it's going to be using on the right side. Doesn't quite aid Immortal at all. But yeah, I don't know. This is... I don't think this is going to work for Revolutionary Ranke. What about you?
Yeah, I agree with you there. The attacks from Lovesick are just too strong here, and we see Immortal Hero using a defensive OD, if you can call it that, because he's pushing with it as well. But Lovesick not able to, or Revolutionary not able to get a flag captured here on this map. And next round they have to win if they want to continue. And it just doesn't look good for them. It's not an issue as well, to be honest, you know?
No, I mean, they're going up against a hard team. Yeah, they're still showing their potential. I mean, the first round was amazing from them, to be honest with you. But it's just this round hasn't quite connected. Like, I mean, look at the performance there from Hell. That body block, it costed them so much because Anomi used his Eris OD. I believe Slayer Kurt is going to be no repair already. And yeah, just one little block can really stop an Eris OD, especially on this side of the map.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, one more round left. At least. Maybe more, but to be honest, really unlikely. I'm curious about what they will try. Revolutionary is not giving up. We can see it in chat as well. They are motivated to continue. And let's see what the show is.
Exactly. I mean, look, I really would love to stay, but I've got to go to cross out my game. So
Yep.
let me know what happens. I'll watch it later on stream, but wish you the best and see you soon.
Yeah, good luck on your game as well. And
thank you very much.
Until next time.
Until next time, bro.
And we are not finished with this game. We are still in the show here for a win and for the first placement on the champion stage. And so far it is really looking for LOVESICK to take that one home. One more round to go. Revolutionary has to win this round if they want to continue to the 5th round. And LOVESICK only needs a draw or a tie, draw or a win. And yeah, quite curious about what they will show us. Players waiting for that OD box. Yeah, once again, it's looking very difficult for Revolutionary, but so far they are really putting up a show. Let's see that if they can capture some flags here. We can see Immortal Hero once again in a good position to pick up that OD box. That OD control from Immortal Hero is insane. But yeah, one commentator out and the other commentator in. Welcome back, bot.
Hello, Lee.
Good to have you.
Yes. I've actually seen the live stream, and I have to say that the Revolutionary is not ready to give up. Let's see what they got to do. What they got on this round. Maybe they will surprise us.
Yeah, definitely. It's still possible, you know. And as long as it's possible, you shouldn't give up. That's how I will always face challenges, and how esports players will face it too. At least if they are motivated. And Revolutionary is a motivated team, that's for sure. Hitman here pulling the first flag already. Potentially the first capture as well, but why with a great shot starting with DP. Normally not a wise choice, but this is a good exception.
Yep, that was a very good opportunity, but Y did a great shot and managed to stop them from pulling this flag away. But this was a very good push by them, and that's gonna be the first pull. Second overdrive is currently dropping to might be Immortal is gonna be able to use his overdrive and kill everyone, but he's gonna get taken out. Very good shot by Hitman in the side. AO Mine is gonna be able to secure this overdrive. They need this OD. Aris overdrive is very important for this map.
Yeah, especially on the blue team, and that's the side Revolutionary is playing now. Playing on now. I have to say, already interesting first 2 minutes. We can see Revolutionary really trying to get that map control, and maybe this is the round that we have been waiting for, and maybe this is the round where we'll see them capture more flags than the opposing team. So far it is looking really close. Tosha and Problema though, that's a great first attacking opportunity here for LOVESICK. Not able to get the players in, but we can see Tosha now getting supported by Y. Hell spawning in, Problema and Immortal on the other side. This looked like a promising first attack, but Model with a nice opportunity here for a good defensive action. So we will see no attack happening right now. That Hunter OD can be very, very tricky to go against.
Yep, that's right. We see currently that LOVESICK is putting a lot of pressure on the blue side. They really wanna win this round and get over with this stage, and they will be advanced to the champion stage. But they still need to win this round, or at least tie it, correct?
They need to win. Tie is not enough, so it's a really tricky position to be in. They need to win this round.
Yes, that's right. So looks like Problema is gonna be able to pull the flag, but he's low on health and he's gonna get taken out. But Y might be able, he's gonna be able to pull up this flag. Hell is gonna support him with the Aris Overdrive. That looks like a very good pull.
Yeah, Immortal through mid using his OD to knock down 4 players as well. Y capturing the first round, and this really looks like an opportunity to counter to pull back to back. Immortal Hero Problema. Tosha still in the base of Revolutionary. And Problema is already pulling the second flag here.
Yes, that's right. There is a lot of pressure from Lovesick. So they are managing to pull up the second flag straight. But Problema is going to get taken out. And Hell is going to be able to take this flag. And Injustice is going to use his OD. And that looks like a return.
Okay, important return for Revolutionary. That keeps them in the game here. Slayer Court using a Paladin OD to support Hitman here. Hitman with a Cruise OD available, but choosing to save it for a later date. But that return just happening for Revolutionary is very important. With only one flag difference, there are still possibilities to win this game.
Absolutely. Overdrive is dropping. Both teams are waiting for it.
Hitman using to mid, not able to connect it with someone, but Injustice still picking up that OD box, so no damage being done here for Revolutionary. Problema counterpulling this flag, not really a defense available. This really shouldn't be a pull, to be honest. It was just a bit too easy there.
So that's gonna be the second capture for Lovesick. They honestly just need to keep what they're doing, the pressure, and that's gonna be securing them to advance to the champion stage.
Tosha using a nice Hunter OD to knock down Aomine. Injustice here using his OD for defense, is able to stay alive and knock down 2 or 3 players. And that will still be a return. But when you're 2 flags down on your opponent team, you don't want to use your Viking OD for defense. Really tricky situation for Revolutionary, to be honest. But Aomine here with the possibility to use that Paladin OD to support Slayer Kurt and do a lot of damage to the players of Lovesick.
OD in the middle. Tosha is gonna be able to take it. Oh, he's gonna leave it to Immortal, the Viking. A very good choice. Meanwhile, Problema uses his Paladin Overdrive, and that's gonna be a pull. Let's see if there will be support unless he's gonna get taken out. Y is waiting for Model to do the first step, and he's gonna get taken out. Meanwhile, Y is gonna be able to pull up the flag, and that looks like the third capture.
Yeah, third capture happening there already indeed. And we still see Aomine being able, having that overdrive available. I don't know, there are a lot of opportunities in attacks, to be honest, where he could have been used. And there's not really a risk. You need to win this round, so why not play aggressive? I really miss that drive to use that OD. We see that from Lovesick time to time. They don't hold on to ODs. They like immediately use it in the first attack possible. And that way you can just use more overdrives. I said this earlier in the stream as well. I missed that from Aomine, but from Revolutionary in general. Why here able to connect with the flag here, and this is already the 4th capture for Lovesick.
Yep, so I think it is safe to say that this round is over for this round is going to be secured by Lovesick 4-0, 2 minutes on the clock. This is going to be a very hard comeback. Might not even possible. And also, I'd like to mention that Lovesick is built with players that are very, very old in the esport. I'd take Immortal and Problema and many, many players. They are very old and experienced players in the esport. They have the title of the champions for years, so this is very tricky and difficult to fight against. But we did so a very good how do I say, a very good try from Revolutionary.
Yeah. I fully agree with you on that one. This is a game that everyone knew already that would went to LOVESICK, but to see this much drive from Revolutionary and this much skill, and also on the first map on Iran capturing a total of 3 flags as well, that really shows that they are worthy to be in the position of being in the legend stage, and possibilities to get into the top 8, to be honest.
Yes, indeed, they still have the opportunity to advance to the next stage.
So yeah, to be honest, it would have been lovely to see them win a round, but you can't blame them for not able to. It was an insanely beautiful game by both of the teams, and as you said, LOVESICK is not a team you can win against. So much experience in that team, and for Revolutionary to play against them, to be the opportunity to have the same score as LOVESICK and have to face them in a tournament, that's already a big favor and a big how do you say that? Big achievement for a team like Revolutionary. And I really hope that they are able to reach the top 8 and maybe do a rematch in quarterfinals or 8 finals. It's just a team that really is showing off that they're have improved a lot.
That's right. They won the champion. They won silver in the last tournament. So now they are coming warm and ready to fight this champion title.
Yep. That's all for in the legend stage, or in the champion stage, sorry. And we have the first team in the champion stage, and that will be LOVESICK. They won the match here against Revolutionary. Once again, congratulations to LOVESICK. It's a team that's very hard to beat, and I'm already curious for the champion stage. And Revolutionary played a beautiful game against them, and I hope to see them in the champion stage as well. Let's see who they will face in the 4th round of the legend stage. And this is not the only match we will do today, guys. We are back in a few minutes' time with Bot, also as commentator, but as broadcaster as well, with Punch versus Default. Hope to see you there. And thank you all for watching. Thank you, Bot, for commentating with me. And thank you, Kati, for broadcasting this game.